Hey everybody, Kenny here. We are back. Time for us to finally unlock the class feature for the Druid. You may notice that I'm probably going to sound quite a bit different in this this session than I have in the others. That being that during one of my build videos, I decided to put my... I guess it's a pop filter. I don't know enough about actual proper recording methodologies to know whether or not this is... to know whether this is what is known as a pop filter or not. What I do know is that I have a spongy black thing that came with my mic. Well, I think it came with my mic. I don't remember anymore. It's been too long. I have a big, fat, spongy black thing that came with my mic. I used my mic for a while, and then I took it off, and I wasn't using it for a very long time, which made my sound quality very different. And then during one of my build videos, I decided to put it back on. So, from that point, it's probably been noticeable when I'm not right up against the mic. So this time I'm making an effort to actually put my mouth basically on the mic right now. Yeah, so our goal today is to make our way to our last quest right here. And the quickest path out is probably going to be right from... Yeah. It's sad that the the waypoint's right there, and it's faster to fast travel to the waypoint than to actually walk there. Let's go finish this up. If this is your first time watching my playthrough, and you've seen my Druid build video, you may be wondering why it is that I have 2 skills on my bar that were not in that video. These aren't actually in my build. I just happen to have, I think it's the hat and the chest. Yeah, so the hat gives me a rank of Ravens, and the chest gives me a rank of Earth and Bulwark. And since I don't have any other skills in the build presently, they're helpful to have. By the way, and also, if you weren't here last time, the Raven is an interesting companion. Because you don't actually see the Raven. As a matter of fact, I would actually go so far as to say that whoever it was who was in charge of implementing this companion has no idea what they're doing. Because you can see... the passive effect says 1 Raven flies above you and periodically attacks your enemies for 44 damage every 5 seconds. And by that description, you would think that in Diablo 2, there would be a Raven that kind of hovers around you to represent that. But they actually mean that it flies above you. As in off screen. So you don't know that the Raven's there, and until you actually go into combat, there's no way you would actually know that the Raven existed. In beta, I remember I thought that the Raven was bugged. I thought there was an actual bug that made it that pet just didn't show up when you chose it as your companion. But it's there, it's just it only shows up while you're fighting. You actually can't see it unless you're fighting something. So something jumps out, like I'll point it out when it happens. Oh, we got a shrine right there. Should I go for it? Why not? Yeah, so that was actually the Raven right there. The Raven attacked this thing. The Raven actually attacked them before I even went over here. Yeah, see, that was it right there. Like it zips in, attacks something, and goes away. So the Blast Wave Shrine. This is actually one of the really good ones. And I really don't want to waste it. Yeah, because I'd be going right across this bridge here, and there's probably nothing going to be happening on the bridge, so the shrine, yeah, like it'd be wasting that shrine. I'm not going to bother. And unfortunately, as you may be noticing, I am playing on World Tier 1 now. And the reason for that is I was not able, in order to get access to this part of the Druid's class quest, you have to complete a... I'm forgetting the name. You have to complete a... Why can't I remember what it's called? Here we go. There they go. So the red thing. So you see that there's like one of 3 red things. And those are called... I guess just, I don't know what's going on. Like, I cannot think of the name of that to save my life. But basically, like, it's like a world dungeon, like an open world dungeon, and you go in there, you kill everything, and then it becomes an actual town. So you have to do that one in order to gain the Druid quest. But the boss for that one, I could not do on World Tier 2. Like, I tried real hard. And I just could not do it.
I'm not ready yet. I'm out of spirit.
And so, because of that experience, like, I'm just gonna stay on World Tier 1 from now on, just so I don't have to have that happen again. And with each character, I'm still gonna start on World Tier 2, and I'm going to let an experience like that dictate whether or not I go down to World Tier 1. Because I still prefer the challenge of World Tier 1, but when it just feels like the challenge isn't possible. It just did not feel good.
I cannot carry anymore.
Oh, I was full? Dang. I should have looked at my gear before. I should have looked at my bag before I did that. Or before I headed out. Alright, so I'm gonna have to figure out some inventory here. 1 sec. Shouldn't take too long. Oh, I have a ring. Didn't even notice I got this. Poison damage, damage to distant enemies, damage to crowd control enemies. None of those are really any good for us, but is it better resistances than what we have? 8.7% fire and shadow. We don't have fire or shadow on these. So we'd just be giving up some poison resistance for basically half of our poison resistance and all of another kind of resistance for both fire and shadow resistance. Like, I think having cold resistance is actually more important. Like, that's definitely been, like, the most heinous status effect so far, has been the cold-related stuff. Weapons are always sell for more than regular equipment. This won't sell for anything because I've upgraded it. So I'm just going to toss that. These are rare, so they will sell for more than the other stuff. So let's look at these. Okay, that's actually a weapon. Yeah, so I just tossed these here. Alright. Grab that. Okay. So they were okay with that. And just to confirm. Yeah. Better off with this.
Too great. I'm out of spirit.
Alright. So drop those. With the bludgeon.
I'm not ready yet.
Another ambush. Okay. You're welcome. And we've made it. Ancient Druid Stone. Invoking Gethin. Spirit Lord Altar. Hey there. Gathlin, where have you gone?
Druid, you remember the spirits after all. I am bound to a carcass, rotting in the grove of fame. Cut me free.
Grove of Fame. Right here. We're gonna free you. At first, honestly, this is getting untenable, so. Go and clear some backspace and then head over. Is the first thing I should have done. It's only a 26 armor upgrade. Like, I want the willpower, but...
Came apart nicely.
And we could have got a lot of money for those, but I'd rather have the cosmetic available to me.
Good. What else you got?
Oh, what was that? Debilitating Roar. And Thorns and Strength. Oh, it's a lot of armor.
Good deal. Father bless.
I mean, I like these pants, but these give us passive regen. And I really want passive regen. Gotta toss those things right away, or else you always wonder if you should change your mind. First off, let's bank all of those. On armor, more healing received. More life. Damage reduction while control impaired. Damage taken over time reduction. Increased thorns. Increased barrier generation. Yeah, so none of that's really something we're really needing. Let's see. Any of these hats something we like? Oh, this one's kind of dope. Antlers and the falcon thing. There's no brown option for boots? You can't have brown boots? Oh, here it is. There's our brown boots. Anything we like more than those? Not really. I feel more earthy now. We've got lots more money.
Spirit.
That's interesting. There's an event here.
Is someone there?
Do you need help?
Please, I need your help. I can't see. My dearest wanders these woods alone.
I do not have enough spirit. must wait a moment.
Yeah, so doing that just now, I just realized that there is a super broken synergy in this game. I don't know if I'm going to switch over to that, but I now know it exists. I'm sure you noticed as well. When my bear... like when my guaranteed, like, bear... One second.
Elemental spirits.
There we go.
I must wait a moment.
There we go. So we have two different ways of gaining our guaranteed overpower. We have this one that builds as, like, when we're healthy. We have this one that just builds while we're in bear form. So, what my intention was for this was to do an overpower build where I'm, using, like, I'm gaining my overpower and then I'm doing a big overpower like that. But what I'm sure, like, you probably noticed as well, is that when I did my Raven thing, it overpowered the entirety of the Raven attack. Let me ease your pain.
Lost.
So the most overpowered bear build is probably a combination of using, like, these bear stuff, the bear stuff that gets you the guaranteed overpowers, along with ravens and what's the name? Maelstrom? Is that the name? Hurricane. Of using the, like, the Raven active ability and Hurricane. Maybe Cataclysm. I don't know. I've never used this one. Like when I have access to the ultimates, I'll try. Like once, as I mentioned in all my videos, on my Diablo 4 videos. Like once I'm up to this point here, I will be, refunding all of my skills and trying everything. So I'm guaranteed going to try it, but just not at the moment. All right, so we need to go back there. Good. So what I want to do first, I just want to make sure that there's no waypoint right there. If there's a waypoint there, then I don't want to, like, have to waste time in this area again. Mind you, like my personal preference is to have like the one big attack that does all the damage instead of like a bunch of little attacks that do it. So I'm pretty sure that even if like it turns out that that is like, you know, doing a guaranteed overpower build to do crazy hurricanes and raven things. Like, I'm sure that'll probably be, like, really effective, but like, I'll probably still prefer using Pulverize for the bunkiness of it.
What a waste of knowledge.
Yep, sure was. I don't plan on talking to you.
Spare some kindness for an old soldier?
Here you go.
Thank you, wanderer.
What's your story?
I was wounded in the days of Ash. I touched the demon's flame, thought I was being brave at the time.
Probably not a good idea.
I can still feel the fire dancing across my hands, burning the skin away.
Probably a sign that you shouldn't have done it.
Hurts to touch. Set coin.
Convenient.
Knight's blessing. If you have needs, check in with the watch commander.
Maybe I will, but not right now.
Won't find me getting squeamish.
Is there really no waypoint here? All right. Whatever. Unless the waypoint is the thing there. Nope, it's not. All right. I don't understand, but it doesn't matter. I'm going over here. Time to finish up my druidy things. Druid ho! Alright, so let's see. We are here. I'm gonna put that last point in, so now we get that every 20 seconds instead of every 25 or 30 seconds. Next time we'll start on trample. You should get the upgrades to this. Yeah, I mean, it gives you also gives you a guaranteed vulnerability. So. I mean, it's not something as dependable as the vulnerability that the other classes get. Well, I mean, there's ways of getting vulnerability as a druid that have nothing to do with the raven, but that's an option. I freed Gathlin. He left me his skull.
He was trapped then, for all these years. He has suffered too long. Here, place it upon the altar. Let us honor him.
Indeed.
Gathlin, healer of spirits, your den is safe once more. The winter of the great tree's corruption has passed. Honor us with your return. Etom tua creoror, bog me ba igapi click skim.
Okay, so now I can see these. For some reason, we can interact. I mean, we can look at the deer one, the bird one, and the wolf one, but we can't look at the snake one. Wonder why that is. Unlock every boon from every spirit to gain access to spirit bonding. This will let you activate an additional boon with the spirit of your choice. So you have to offer 25 to get the first one, 50 to get the second one, 75 to get the third one, and 100 to get the last one. I have 162. You need 250 to complete one. Yeah, so we need to collect 1,000 of these in order to cap out, oh, in order to, I guess, gain access to the system. Interesting. The snake has no trust in humans, therefore all boons are hidden. You must give 100 offerings at once to unlock its boons. That's why you couldn't see it. Very interesting. Yeah, so that's the last one you do. And this one is an important one for us, so I'm going to... Okay, this one's actually part of the build, so I'm going to do that one first. This one... I think the max spirit is the one that I wanted to get from this one. But thorns are good too. So we'll start with thorns and we'll work towards the other stuff. For the wolf. If a lucky hit chance where critical strikes can reset our cooldowns of companion skills. Don't care about that. This one we very much care about. Dealing damage has 50% chance to restore spirit. 15% on our lucky hit chance, and our lucky hit chance with our skills are... Oh, can we not see lucky hit on these? Do the Druid basic skills not have lucky hit? Or maybe I'm just like so used to looking at these skills on the build calculators online that I just hadn't noticed that you can't see them on the skills themselves. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to start playing with my builds up in order to check that kind of stuff. Yeah, because it's important to know how much my lucky chances with Maw and Overeyes. Give yourself some Prickle Skin and Crit Chance. I don't care about this, so let's see. We've spent 50. We had 167. Yeah, so we actually have enough to... Well, do we have enough? Oh. Is it just 100? Oh, okay. So it isn't... You give them 25, then you give them 50, then you give them 75, then you give them 100. It's... You need to give them 100 for all of them. I see. Yeah, so you only need 400. That's much less. We're practically halfway there. Yeah, this is the one that we definitely want to work towards. We don't care about this one at all. And so these are the two that we want for a build. We're definitely going to be making the Wolfar guy. Yeah, so I just go straight to 50. And then once we have a bunch more Druid stuff, we'll come back. All right. Yeah, so we're not going to take any of the side quests here, since this is technically like something. I don't remember where. Something said in the start of the game that this was like Act 2 and this was Act 3, or this was Act 2 and this is Act 3. And I don't remember which was the case, so I'm gonna go back to Kyovashad and start doing everything over here now. Let's move the story forward. Oh. Right. It's for level 20. Alright, let's upgrade our potion as well. Might as well. Yeah, not worth it. Go put these gems away. Alright. So, our thing is...
Found the new boil in my hand that makes 17 so far.
Hey there.
Elixirs brewed to order.
Yeah, so I've got plenty of those, so thank you. So that requires level 30.
Thank the light you're here. My boy, I think he's possessed.
Worry not, Peter. The cathedral will not abandon you.
Honestly, this is the, I mean, out of the Act 1 stuff, this is the best quest. I mean, honestly, I think this is better than the actual story quest for the game. Like, the actual Act 1 story quest, I consider it to be of lower quality than this side quest right here. It's very good. I'm not going to do it yet, because the rewards for it is something that I want to be higher level to receive. Like, this one... Like this one, like as we do the story quest, is going like he's going to ask us to do something that's like in this area, ish. So, I might as well just grab it now.
Keep it. I'm not after your money, just your ear. I can feel it. A great calamity is about to unfold in the northern reaches. The door is in danger.
I do not understand.
It was sealed for a reason. And now the pig-headed beasts are trying to force it open. Heed my warning and stop them. It must remain sealed.
How do you know of the events around the sealed door?
Perhaps a better question is, why are you the only one to take it seriously? I once... That was long ago, I suppose.
Yeah, so if we zoom out, yeah, we can see right over here. So, like that one, like I'm pretty sure... Like I'm pretty sure I'm thinking of the right one, because there's two different ones over here. Like there's one where there's like a phantom that, like, you know, like you see like a grieving father who like sees the ghost of his son, and like can lead you to like a different dungeon. Either that dungeon or this dungeon. Like it has a like an elite encounter that is like the biggest pain in the ass. Because it spawns with four mods on it. And like the mods make it like impossible to actually fight it. Especially if you're a melee character. Like it's impossible to fight that thing. Or maybe I just got unlucky and the characters that I fought it with just happened to like get it with like really bad rolls. And they made it like very difficult to combat as a melee.
Tell me about gem crafting.
Ah, I see you have an eye for quality. You'll find no finer gem cutter in all of Sanctuary. Bring me your unhewn stones and I will perform miracles. You will see.
I have many fine pieces, rare and beautiful.
They gave us some free rubies here, so just craft up a chipped ruby. Thank you. Eventually, I'll make a point of upgrading my gems, but not now. By the way, where are we mobile-wise? Okay. We're less than 50 away from being capped. Is there something worth getting a nice upgrade for? Yeah, we want a ring, but the rings are expensive, I think. I think the rings and amulets have a higher roll cost than the other stuff.
Father bring you luck?
Let's see. 60 and 60. Our gear and offhand are 40. Weapons are... Oh, two-handed weapons are 75. One-handed weapons are 50. Yeah, so it's like mid-range price. But if we can get a good amulet or ring.
Very nice. But could be better.
Yeah, so direct upgrade to that. Get some control impaired duration reduction, some cooldown reduction, and bonus square total armor. I mean, it's decent.
Not much, is it? Fair bit of magic in that one.
Okay, shadow and poison resistance, and this gives us damage to stunned enemies, damage over time, damage to crowd control enemies. Once again, not really good for us. This one I think had the same thing. Poison, distant, crowd control. Stun, damage over time, crowd control. Yeah. But the values are good, so we'll put it on. Oh, and of course that.
Until next time.
Not while I'm in town.
What's this about? That can... It says I can interact with it, but... Don't know what that's about. Okay. We got some accessory upgrades. Let's see how other stuff's doing. 227, 239, 229, 273. Yeah, nothing's really too far behind. Yeah, so we'll do this one and then we'll head over here.
Not while I'm in town.
gives us max capacity of our murmuring obols. Now we have a 505 capacity instead of 500.
Be careful!
I do not have enough spirit.
Yep. Yeah, that is a very powerful combination.
Should get moving.
I guess that's done here.